I don't remember. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
The doom comes. Break water.
Finally, on our million-year journey.
Restless.
How do they feel about us? Way down near the bottom. I guess, yeah, pirates don't like us that much. Okay. Takes it to 40. That's just too spooky, I think. 60. Yeah, because I think it's 70 in an area that has... Don't one of these have the cap on it? I don't remember. I thought one of them had a hero there. You can see it'll come down as like a silver, like, threshold. Okay, Belay of Sorrow still working. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with this fight here.
All hail,
We know we want to fight these guys. They are crazy to step up to, I think. I mean, I could just auto it. There's a bunch of slaves. Hopefully we don't get trolled. I mean, maybe they didn't see me or something? I'm not sure why they stepped up like that if they weren't confident they would get at least a 50-50 auto resolve, but whatever. I was going to kill them either way.
Release them then, yes, yes. Call us into Under Empire. I will touch Black Pillar.
Okay. I don't know if we can, like, what we can do in Orion's Bowman. Okay, so it looks like he still has an army down there somewhere.
Master of Seers.
We might want to go ahead and upgrade this just so we can grab some like Death Runners if we want them, more assassins. Yeah, because assassins are pretty good, just for scouting purposes also, because they're fairly cheap, right? Yeah, 192, so we could send them out. But yeah, I mean, they help out in fights a little bit. They're not amazing, but they're all right. Death Runners, do we really need these? I mean, the Sunder Armor is good. I mean, if we can get some of those in behind to flank. I wish there's a unit that could, like, teleport or blink or something. That might be OP for multiplayer, but let's be honest, there's not much of a multiplayer scene. I don't think there's anything that can blink. Like, teleport from one place to another for, like, a short distance. It'd be cool if, like, these could, like, blink and, like, they would dash behind a target. Just like if you know, they had a cooldown and then you clicked on the unit and it went directly to their backs and started attacking. I think that would be pretty sweet. I don't think it'd be too OP, you know. Units in theory could turn around and just beat them down. That does give us oppressive plans, which we have to unlock to get Black 13 also. So yeah, let's go ahead and level that up. Yeah, public order is great here.
Spreads.
Oh, we could throw down food in some really poor provinces. I forgot about that. If we really want more food. We might need to get to tier 5. So we don't get any money off of leveling this up, but we do get more slaves. So we can do that. Okay, let's go with this.
Horned one knows I'm greatest.
Okay, we got the money. Feared, renowned and feared. Okay. Somebody was telling me earlier, you know, you just shouldn't do Graciers with Queek. You know, I talked about it a lot earlier on. I think it's perfectly doable. Yeah, your loyalty is going to be a bit lower. Sure, you're going to have some rebellions, but you have a lot of opportunities to get loyalty. Yeah, I think we got to run home, which sucks because you know, this is 20 sec, but I don't want to lose Praga run. Maybe these guys were trying to bait me into fighting them instead of running back home.
Warpstone.
Not sure what their game was, but
Red far scum.
over here and pop in the town is for a little more public order. Minus 1% upkeep for all units in the faction. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Need more trophies, yes.
Yeah, I still think that stabilizing public order is more important than the food thing. If it's like a really poor province, I guess you could go for food instead of taxes, but... Or if we're really hard up for food. I mean, getting to 10 food is pretty important, though. Anyways, alright. Do we really need everything that we have here? We might. If we're going to try to take out Lamia, we might actually need these things. The siege is very meticulous and kind of annoying to try to get through some of these sieges, but 30 bundles, so we get 10 more bundles if we upgrade that, nothing else. First jungle.
Time to eat, leaders.
Don't want to upgrade. I think if we want to throw down some money, it's probably a good idea to upgrade. I guess we might as well upgrade the one with the stuff on it, just in case we trade up. Okay, so we got all that. We've moved all of our people, I believe.
Corruption.
Check all our towns real quick. Charnel Valley. Why is the public order so terrible? It's taxes, difficulty, corruption. Yeah, we just don't have any public order. Maybe we should drop a public order thing here. It's only one growth. It is going to take us a long time, and if we don't get that public order sorted, then we're going to have some problems. What else can we put there? Throw down a public order building. I guess I mean, in theory, we could upgrade the growth building. It's not insane, but it's not that much, and the extra movement's actually kind of nice. Would give us some extra slaves if we want it. We're pretty rich. I mean, yeah. Let's throw that down, and I guess we'll go ahead and invest in this. I think, does this upgrade growth also? A little bit of growth, yeah. Let's go with that. So we'll get a growth, but we really need to get the public order sorted. Now that we kind of control this area, it's less likely we're going to get flanked and attacked from the side. Okay, and then here, we're upgrading all this. Should be fine. What else? Ash. Okay, that place is going to rebel next turn. Might as well get 43 gold out of it. Doomglade. Probably going to be some public order problems. Might as well and upgrade that. Now they could come and kill me, so I'm a little hesitant to upgrade these things, but none of these are ports. Come on. No falling. But we'll go ahead and start it. Volksgrad. I mean, these guys could just step on us any moment and crush us, so I think we just chill on that. You know, we might as well not tax it, because if we get to a high enough public order, that would at least give us upkeep reduction on everybody. So we've got that. Okay, everything else I think is all good this turn.
You know who I...
Clan Molder's not even alpha,
What
it's
will
non-aggression.
Skaven Blight do? No!
I mean, the most important one is Scryer, I think. We're gonna have to go kill his enemies, which he's kind of the closest one too. We're sort of far away from a lot of people. I think he might hate dwarfs enough to where... Oh, he's defensive allied with Sartosa. That's interesting. Yeah, these dwarfs are getting strong as hell. They have 28 settlements. Jeez, that's like more than me right now. Greenskins are getting blasted. Okay.
What you want? You caught me in a non-murdering mood. Let's chat. Right.
Yeah. Y'all give us a little cash. We're still gonna murder you. Hate to say it, man. But it's the life of a rat.
Cetra. Kneel before Cetra.
I'm not kneeling before you. I'll gnaw whatever little bandages are left on your bones, boy. You cross me. Okay. Skaven are fun. Okay, I think I mentioned before that I was going to do the human faction first. We'll see how it goes with the new DLC that's coming out. So right now I'm recording this in early September, and there's a new DLC coming out with the Lizardmen and humans. And I do want to do an Empire campaign, but also the Lizardmen apparently are a horde of Lizardmen. So horde factions are always a little on the interesting side, I think. I don't know how that works, because traditionally they're not really designed like horde, but that would tech them. It would allow them to tech fairly quickly. Usually hordes can tech fast. I'm thinking of like classical, like chaos. You know, you could tech up to tier 4 like really, really quickly. All you have to get is horde growth, because with normal growth, with a normal faction, it gets exponentially more and more to like get more growth in a property. But it's always a flat 20 with hordes, at least so far in game design. And so... Okay, so they're going to take this back. So that means you could tech up to like tier 4 and rush something like Croxagores, which I assume he has a lot of bonuses for Croxagores because he is a huge Croxagore. And then getting to tier 4 would allow us to go for like the priests and the Bastiladons and things like that. So it could be interesting. I kind of wish I hadn't just done a Mazda Mundi campaign. I know a lot of people wanted to see that. I wish they would give us more visibility on their timeline for DLCs, because I would have waited, you know, and done the new DLC instead of Mazda. But several people donated for Mazda, so that was all good and fun. I mean, I guess we could do Empire now, and then do a couple of other things, you know, and then circle back and do the Lizardmen again. Although I know almost everybody's gonna want, you know, the you know, people want to see the new stuff when it's new, right? I don't know. Okay, we lost our trade agreement because they took that property. More beastmen. These beastmen better not burn my properties. There was one over here somewhere. I don't want to do these quest battles yet. I mean, maybe. I don't remember how hard these quest battles are. I don't want to get like destroyed. Okay, so I don't know what plus 25% explosion means. I assume that means explosion damage, not explosion radius. 10% range. That's so strong. You got to kind of have that Doom rocket. Mid-air. Historically, that hasn't been that great, but I mean, it's basically like a free magic missile. I mean, I guess we'll go for it. And then after all of that, we could come down here and grab some of these things. Death Frenzy is very good later on. It only lasts 25 seconds, but still, like, 25 melee and weapon damage is pretty strong. How strong? Okay. It says I could win the Warp Shard armor. I think that one actually is easier. Now, minus 20 armor on everybody is very good. The Dwarf Gouger is a little tougher. Yeah, that is really good at killing enemy lords. Plus 25 bonus versus infantry, too. Okay, maybe... Okay, I think I remember the armor one not being that bad. But we're gonna have to kill these beastmen, most likely, over here. I'm gonna be off the path, though.
we go stalking. Rakatata!
I think we can do the warp shard. Yeah, we can kill them if we get a hold of them. Probably kill them. I don't know where the other 20 stack went. They had 2 20s running down here. Is it sieging one of these? I don't know where they went. Alright, let's go ahead and fight it.
Challenge me! Quick fight.
Yeah, I remember this one. This one's pretty simple, I think. I don't remember the dwarf one as well. Brocorn. It's like a cave. They get like reinforcements, and it's a pretty cool battle. I wish they had like some interior battles. Like that, people have made some custom maps that were really cool, where you like inside castles and stuff fighting one of the like dwarf holds. I would love to see that. I think that would be fun. I know the game's not like super well designed.
Says his armor is more special than mine, does he? Then I will steal it. I am Queek. The best stuff shall be mine. But cunning is this vermin, yes. I will have to be wary. Make sure clan rats set off the traps. Better they die than me. Scurry forward now. Begin fight. Kill.
My stuff getting like 3 hits on him.
Guide us, Horned One. Time to kill. Warlock Engineer! Quick, fast! Rockets moving! Now, yes! But what orders? Stampering! Therefore, nerdling! Warplock yourselves! Attack! Charge! Spell casting! These friends! Murder kill! Shameful display! Nash! Kill!
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, okay, they're being sneaky.
Warplock yourselves! Glamrat spears! Snake! Down now, ready! Attack charge! Warp lightning cap! Hornrat's will! For clan, for me! Clan rats! Squeak! For the verming tide! Ready? Yeah! Faster! Scurry! Not my strength!
First half, they're all dead, and we're in there.
Plague priest! Storm vermin! Scurry, yes! Clan rat spears! Blade head! Skaven! Yes! What? Quick! Clan rat spears! Faster, Skaven!
do have a couple of warp fire.
Nasty things die! Skaven, yes, yes!
Back there.
Enemy vessel under us! Warlock going! Unleash war hell! Yes, yes, yes! We ride! Light stabs!
Where's that thing? Oh, I gotta summon something over here to kill those.
Challenge me! Very, very good. Light stabs! Tail sworn!
You're like mowing down a lot of my own people there. Daddy? Yeah, catapult's pretty good against Skaven. I mean, against any sort of lightly armored, high entity size units is going to be good. Oh, what do you got there, Rory? Is that your Brokhorn shirt? Yeah? Is that cool? Is that cool, Rory? Yeah? You got your little smoothie? Mommy smoothie, yeah. Is that yummy?
Victory! Horned rat noticed me.
Yeah? What are you doing, Rory? What happened? Oh, it's... yeah, Daddy drank all of his too.
Release slaves, poor batch. Yes, yes. Slaves work, then die.
Yeah, we could go for replenishment just to make sure we get them all, because that's like no money.
Swell the hordes
Okay,
of
you're gonna go take that to Mommy? You're gonna swipe Daddy smoothie and run?
Enslaved.
Yeah. Mine's all gone too. Okay, we can try out a Doom Wheel then, I guess, before we have to hard invest in them. They're usually not that great, but maybe they changed it to make them better. I guess they're that expensive either, to be fair. Okay, we could go Crimson Guard. Now that's only Lord's Army. Plus 4 rank, or plus 2 additional ranks. Maybe Feared and Respected. It's gonna be better. Oh, he gained 2 levels. Okay. So Feared and Respected. We could go Blastmaster also. That's what Warpfire Thrower, Rattling Gun, Jezzails, and the Globadiers. I mean, those things are pretty good. Getting 3 of those. I'm trying to think of how much I'll need at the end. Yeah, I think that's fine. I wouldn't mind having, let's see, so what's 4, 5, 6. As for Plague, oh, maybe I want that for Plague Monks later. So we've got 6, and this is going to be 3, so that's 9, and then we could get mutagenic elixirs, and that would give us the appropriate amount. Yeah, I think Blastmaster is one of the better things I can get here. We eventually probably want Crimson Guard.
Clan victorious, thanks to me.
Okay. I think we kind of have to go Plague, even though it's like very expensive. It's -3 from the normal cost, so we could get it down to 17. But we need that to clear out, just to open up the doors so we can flood in. Like, we really, really need Vortex Magic. Okay. Alright, should be fine. Everybody else moved. No, actually he has not. Okay. Okay, so Rebellion next turn here. So we might as well go with Growth. If that's the case.
The Council's voice. Master of Seers. Now, Warpstone.
Okay, so these clowns took that back. Is there any chance they would want peace with me at this point? I mean, I've killed so many of their people.
Land of the dead. Your filth is not wanted
It says they're kind of strong. Real? They've only had 1 town until just now. How are they militarily on par with Lybaris? I guess Lybaris only has... Oh, I was thinking of Hemry. Hemry has 4 towns. I don't know about that, bruh. Okay. So everyone else has moved, I believe. Maybe we haven't... No, we haven't moved Stretch yet.
Warp Scroll. To land.
Wise indeed.
Sure, Kalidor is not a fan of us. Nope.
Clan, no time. Experiments to do. Agree.
Yes. Sort of. I'm recording.
What do you offer? Things for... Warpstone. The Horned One seeks...
These guys are not in enough duress to cede their sovereignty to us yet. Yeah, we really weren't making that much off of those trade buildings. Okay. I mean, we could just level all of these up. I mean, eventually it gives you, what, 3% upkeep reduction, I think? It might only be 1%, but I think it's up to 3%. That seems really high, though.
Must spread our own
1% corruption reduction. 75 to 100. Okay. So you can only, it's only 1% in the positive direction, and then 15% taxes. I think level 2 is worth the money, though. Like, you get, like, 80 gold. I don't know. Maybe not without the pistons or whatever. Maybe it's not worth it. Without getting the slave wheels. It eats up extra food, also. I am going to need more of like these kinds of buildings so that we can get, you know, raise our cap on some of these units. I guess the most important ones would probably be the weapons teams. That gives bombardiers some extra. So you can get like infinite catapults. But these are gated. Okay. Okay, so we want to level up the main towns, but the secondaries don't matter as much. We're going to need, I think, 1 public order building. Maybe 2. Maybe it's worth it just to get a second one. We're kind of iffy on cash right now, so I guess we'll wait. Just double check all of these. Okay. Yeah, just floating around. Dwarfs might make a play on me again here sometime soon. We'll see. Does take a little bit longer to kind of go through some of these iterations, but I just don't want the Empire to be destroyed by the time I get up there, because there's a chance, you know, we might still be able to keep going with the campaign. We might have moved on to something else by then, after we get 8 peaks and, you know, take over so much land. Oh yeah, y'all need to get off my lawn.
War boss, ain't it?
Emery, you need to get your stuff under control.
Order, listen, Stalk. Scorch. You will fight. You die. Feed them warpstone and release more slaves. Good. Release free. Other plans. By my plan, victory!
Okay, I definitely want Envoy to the Council, and then characters leadership effect +10. Like, the leadership buff is huge. I think Screaming Bell... Oh, I forgot. It gives you 2 free casts of Scorch, I think. I don't know what the bell does. It's like a pretty good aura. But yeah, this right here, extra relations with Skaven for every Gracie that you have is pretty nice.
Horned One knows I'm greatest. Gracie control there now. Too weak to betray.
Okay, we need Scribe. So we got Messenger. He's not really that great. Let's put Scribe on him. I should have had that on there a while ago. Okay, I guess we need to just come over here.
Doommonger.
He might be trying to siege that.
Of betrayal strong. Yeah.
10 units.
Need more trophies, yes.
It's gonna force me to run around. I don't know if I can get to him on turn 1.
What you won?
So that's what?
Now they'll see.
Ted.
Ready for bossing.
26. It's like 35 units, something like that. Seems pretty rough. Let me,
True tunnel. Declare this nest mine.
I'll hop over here. And then if they don't run, I'm just going to kill them. Because I need to be able to lightning strike this one first and then take out the town, I believe, is the wise move. So Charnel at 188. We'll keep that going. Temple of Skulls. We get that public order settled. Mount Arachnos. Probably not worth upgrading. I guess we could throw down even more armories. I mean, yeah, you could... Actually, that's not a bad idea. You can throw a tier 3 armory in any town and get more storm vermin. It just costs you however much these buildings are. So, like, 6,000 gold for 4 more storm vermin.
The Under Empire spreads.
Probably okay. Relatively safe location. I guess we might as well upgrade Arachnos just in case, like, down the line we want to get the dragon eggs, exotic animals. Now, does that actually give any benefit? It does give food. So there's that. Okay.
Horned am I. I have friend who wishes to see you. Icket Claw. Warpstone first, packed deal later.
Dude, if someone like assassinates this dude before I'm able to like do anything with him, I'm gonna be real sad. We could get up here.
This won't work.
Boy, don't troll. Come on, I see you can maybe get up there. Oh, okay.
Nah. Unsee, unnatural. No, fool. Not this time. Absolutely not. I said no. Against council.
Yeah, so we might as well just go ahead and park our laboratory here. It's bordering this, and then I think, I'm not 100%, but I think it borders like this stuff too. I'm not sure how far it can go across seas, but yeah, we'll chill on Serpent Coast. Okay. Check, yep, everyone's ready. Yeah, those Savage Orcs mean business, man. I don't want to fight like 35 of them with that army. We don't have anything that gives magical attacks. In general, you want magical attacks against Savage Orcs if possible. Hold on. Does the Frenzy might give magical attacks. I'm not sure. I know I can give Queek magical attacks with like one of the points in his thing, but I don't think the Frenzy gives magical attacks. I know that Fire Magic, their fire thing, does give magical attacks. Their Flaming Sword of Ruin and Shadow Magic, their like big damage enhancement spell gives magical attacks, but I don't think there are many other forms of magic. I know Plague doesn't. I'm not sure if Scorch. I know Scorch itself does, the spell Scorch does magic and fire. The reason magical attacks are important is because they have no armor, but they have like 15 or 20% physical resist. And these dwarfs are serious. They've confederated like every other dwarf, and it's like, it's not even turned 50 yet. I think they've had like at least 5 confederations, probably more than that.
Need more trophies, yes.
Okay, we should be able to run down and kill these guys. Now, can I hit? What's their name yet? Court of Lybaris actually looks pretty strong. Looks like they have about 3 towns. They have 3 armies probably. I assume they're coming down here to mess these guys up.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay, well, if they are going to take care of business here...
Magic missile!
Nice. And then, so that takes 10. And 20 doesn't cost any food. So we could throw down the, be 80. But if we do the hiding... deeper tunnels, that'd be 3,000. That reduce it by 40. So it'd take us to 60. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Actually, I don't know if I don't think I can do that because I really want the spread, and I'm not going to be able... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the spread without it. Like, this is going to cost me 40 here. So it'll be 40, 60, like that. It costs 2 food. Could go 2 more, but then if they walk any sort of hero through there that can detect, I think they would discover us. So, if I build this, that'd give me 40. That would cancel out the 40 from the purple. I mean, I guess that would let you sit there and just steal tech or something every turn if you wanted to do that with the underway nexus. Or just, like, keep running in and sacking them. I don't know. But let's see. So if we get minus 40 here, the purple one's 40, so that's net neutral. And then this is 20, and then the big food rating one is... 80. I guess we could do this one. So that would be 40 with 40 discoverability. This would be 40 discoverability. The other one's 20. Okay, so I think we work towards this. That's 4,000. $6,000. I mean, I guess we don't have to go for the money one or the food one. It's just like... That's 60 with those two, and that would take us to 80. I think that's too much. That's 40, 60. We have to do this whole one. Or I could just stick with those two and just not even put anything else in there. So basically I'd be paying 3,000 and whatever else. So I'd be paying 6,000 for 4 food per turn. Yeah, it does pay for itself in the long run, but... Yeah, let's just stick with this for now. Seems very expensive. The laboratory throws off the math on what I would usually want to do. And the fact this is really far away, so I want to get the double purple, is also throwing me off a little bit. Okay, so I think... So what we can do here then is... If they want to take this, we can just let them have it.
them! Slay murder! Battle fight! Council demands! I am master of this nest lair.
Expand underway again.
Better than Thankwall, yes.
And then this guy should be able to kill him. He's at war with him, right? Still.
Bring me Neferata's head!
Yeah. I'm gonna actually wait a turn and make sure he actually takes this, because if he doesn't, then I'm gonna have to go in. Actually, it's gonna take multiple turns anyways. I guess we could. Now, do we even want to go for the expansion here? I mean, if we just let them have all of this, I guess it's fine. I mean, if they can come down here and kill these guys. The problem is if they don't kill these guys, then it's going to be an issue, but... Do we go for the big money, or do we just go for the food repository? So expensive. I guess we'll just wait a moment.
Clay, harbinger of doom.
So quick pause. That stuff's pretty nice too. Getting more magic would be nice. Leadership's super good though. Extra 10 leadership is huge.
Great victory. Good.
Okay, so I guess we'll start that, and we'll hold off on the rest of the stuff. And over here, let's just go ahead and kill this dude, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Attack! Who dares challenge me? Scurry away, things. Merciful. Scurry says quick. What?
I thought I was gonna announce big trespassing.
I win. Nothing to do with you. Untrusted worm. Poison after. Keep Gracie's scum away. Yes. Slaves work, then die. Kill slave things, yes. Run, things. Tell all Queek comes.
Okay, now where do we want to go? Do we want to pop over here and just power up Queek a little bit?
Yes.
And then maybe
Queek
try to smash
always
Lamia
wins.
while they're down here, and then round up their armies. It's dicey.
Run for Moors.
I think no one down here is going to fight us immediately. So that should give us an opportunity to come back over here and set that up.
Stinks like a gracier.
Increase mobility for sure.
Should kill when get chance. Victory! Horned rat, notice me.
Doomblade. I might wait to level up that stuff just in case they do start like sacking some of this on the way back up, which is totally possible. Okay, so I think we have enough now where we can go for the food plan. Expensive down payment, but ultimately it nets 4 food plus a little money. Okay, and Granite Mastiff we want.
All hail, Horned rat.
Oh, Cursed Jungle. Once again, we're gonna wait because they could come over here and start messing with us. So we'll see. Let me do a real quick item check here.
Warlord Queek.
Perfect Vigor's pretty good. I think Razor's Standard's probably better though.
Tell Nordwell of Queek's victory. Untrusted worm. Poison after.
Ordering Scale's pretty good. Is he gonna be in hand to hand? He has range though. Let me put. Can I put Ordering Scales on this dude?
Stinks like a gracier.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
Should kill when get chance.
We bring him pretty close to combat. We can't get him all the way in there. Okay. Just gonna wait on all that. This stuff is humming along. Might actually be able to get to level 5 at some point. Draw cruising by. Okay. Okay, I did. Yeah, I got all the workshops upgraded. Rolling in. Okay. Got up to big time food. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so they don't have any detection here. I was wondering if he was going to stand here. I think the heroes have to be outside of... Like, they can't be with an army to detect. They might even... They don't have the deploy thing anymore. I think they got rid of that.
My faith in you wanes.
He did take this. I wonder if I should just roll down here and just kill him, and then just sack his town and establish an undercity, and just let Numas, or just let Himri come in here and take this. I mean, so the Undercity is not as good as flat out owning it. You don't get as much money. I mean, I know some people think Undercity's OP. I really don't think so most of the time. Like, it's unique, but I don't think it's OP because they also nerfed the daylights out of your money. Like, this used to give you, like, tier 1. It was like 50% extra gold from all sources in a town. So, you know, they reduced it from 50% to 10%. And yeah, if you have multiple regions and adjacent regions, you know, if you're near 4 other towns, okay, you know, it gives you a little bit more, but it's nowhere close to the same money that you used to be able to get as Skaven. And I think the trade-off for that is you get the Undercity. Now, you don't really make a lot of money out of these Undercities typically, right? Like, even one of the richest ones, like the Himri one here, right? We're getting, what, 10% of their local income, so like 93 gold plus 193 gold per turn on something that took me, you know, 9,000 gold to set up. Like, that's not OP. You know, it's earning a little bit more than I would earn for, like, leveling up this town, but it's really risky. They can detect it, and it requires a lot of upfront cost. So, I personally don't think it's that crazy. Okay, we're pretty much at time here, so... I think we've got to go ahead and stop. I do want to keep going, but I think we'll probably take a breather for a second. We're going to zip up here and just replenish, rebalance our units. We'll go ahead and hire, probably replace as many of these clan rats with storm vermin as we can. And then we'll come up here and see if we can make a play on Lamia. Or, like, we can either do that, or we can go south and try to knock out their armies. We'll get a feel for it. But we'll pop back up here. We will recalibrate our stuff. We'll probably grab one more bombardier, put in a bunch of storm vermin. I don't know how many more of these I want. We might try one warp fire thrower. It does have a slight arc, just for firing in the hole where people are you know, grouped up after we knock out the walls. Maybe that's worth a shot. The rattling gun was actually doing all right with that. The warp like Gisele's not quite as good as I remember. Like, they're good in some circumstances. Like, they are good at sniping out big units, but it just feels like they just have too many line of sight issues firing in that hole. Now, these guys might have similar issues. We'll see. They did increase their damage a lot. So we'll see, especially against skeletons, because they do warp fire damage, they do fire damage. I think it might be pretty good. And I just really like flamethrowers. I want them to be good. We'll see. We could also try out a doom wheel. I know we can hire one somewhere. But yeah, we'll go ahead and pull him up here, hire a couple more units. We can't get the Death Runners yet. That's going to take a while. If I'd thought about it more carefully, maybe I would have started the Hidden Lair building instead of this, but there's no point in destroying it now because we're going to get it next turn. Yeah, it's going to take, 9 turns before we have Death Runners ready, so we're not going to be able to get those. And what does Black 13 require? There's some tech you have to have for Black 13, so we can't get those yet, but anyways, we'll get in there, we'll get some new spicy units, and then I think we'll come down and with this army probably smash this dude. We'll see. Probably try to smash this guy. Maybe we just try to get peace with him and just let Henry deal with it. I don't know if he's gonna go. He probably won't go for peace. I think we've killed too many things.
Priest king of greatest dinners, I see your bow borders on disrespect.
It does. It definitely borders on disrespect. Yeah, if we kill that army open field, then they won't have anything at home. So I think maybe we can kill that, and then maybe we could make a play on this. We might have to have some more firepower for that. We probably will. We can think about it. So maybe we step over here and hire a couple of things for him.
Rat mage.
His army's not that bad, actually. It just doesn't have a warplock engineer. Can I hire anyone? I can actually get another. Well, no. Okay, we can actually hire some more warplock engineers. So I could grab an engineer and start like leveling him up through some of these fights. I think the reason I didn't have one before was the whatever, the special one that you get from the right counts as one. So it's kind of blocking me for a little bit there, but yeah, we definitely need to get these engineers and put them to work and start just trying to spread this empire. I think it's a 15 turn cooldown. I think it shares a cooldown, the special one that you hire with the normal one that you hire, and I think it's like a 15 turn cooldown. The special one's just different because he gives you the laboratory, and you don't have to send your normal engineer over there. But anyways, we'll see. We might actually hire another plague priest too and just make this one just a wall cracker. That may not be a bad idea, just to hire it right here and then just use him to crack the walls and then have my one with the actual spells stay in the army. But we'll figure it out next time. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.